Hi everyone, this is Andres Salazar. In the following video, I'm going to go over a few strategies based on the previous day price projection and how we use order flow to reach our target. So in this video, I'm going to go over a trade in the GBP and US dollar. So as a forex trader, I try to use several sources to find the best case scenario for the upcoming trading session. That way, I have a level in which I can probably make the best case for a possible trade. As soon as I open a chart, I try to look for the support and resistance. That way I have an idea where I can get in on a trade and where I can take this trade to a possible target. So now going back to the GBP and US dollar, I always start by 60-minute chart, so I know more or less the intraday basis. And so I can spot a possible level that looks more interesting. So as you can see in this chart, it has several lines that are crossed. I'll identify support. So I know in this case I have a point where to begin. And as the price reaches my point of support, we can also see how the price created a momentum to the upside, in which in this case reach a resistance. So in other words, we've found a support and a target for all the buyers within this area. So now that the buyers made the first move and also made breakouts from the resistance, we then look for a possible pullback. So now that we found support using the fibs, it's also telling us there is still buyers in the market. So GBP is still strong for a possible second breakout. So let's begin. We find the support. We have a second support going from a technical analysis perspective. And now we're going to confirm that the buyers are still in the market using our indicators. So this indicator is going to help us identify the chances of a second breakout and the chances of a price range. So on a technical analysis perspective, we find ourselves with a second support, and now our indicators are telling us there's still support for the next upcoming trading session. So we got to find the right amount of volume with buyers so we can continue the uptrend for the GBP and US dollar. I also tweeted from the same strategy that we are using now for the GBP and US dollar is the same for the Aussie and US dollar. So I was expecting for another breakout in the Aussie, reaching the price to 0.7364. You may also follow me on Twitter if you want to see any price projections, updates, or any personal market opinion. So now let's go back into the intraday basis. We see that if we find the right amount of volume, buying volume within our software Live Blue Seed, and all we have to do is basically find the right spot to trade and find the biggest price momentum for this uptrend. We then eventually wait for the price to move towards our target and then execute the trade once the momentum disappears. So as we expected, we found a breakout, we see the momentum in the price, and now it hit our target. Guys, it's very important to find a stable strategy. You gotta follow the rules based on your strategy and overall find the right value to execute your entry and find your target as quickly as possible. Right now we're working on trading videos both in equities and forex. Don't miss our next trading video. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will see you guys in our next video update.